Fateh Arza ji, Sat Sri Akal. Yesterday we talked about reciting, doing part at Ank 51 of Guru Granth Sahib. It was Akhar Pad Pad Pulliye. That is doing part again and again. Still, we do not find the passage how to live. So, doing part, I want to elaborate more. Doing part is like net practice. It is not winning World Cup. If you are very good at net practice, that cannot mean that you will be winning the World Cup. And a step further, in the net practice, during net practice, if the person doing bowling is a fast bowler, that is appropriate net practice. Still, that net practice is not equal to winning World Cup. But if person doing bowling is a child and I am making 200 runs and I proclaim, hello, see, during the net practice I made 200 runs in that many balls, that cannot mean you will perform in the World Cup. So, doing part without understanding its meaning is like net practice when the bowler is a child. Actual net practice is if you perform in the World Cup. Similarly, actual doing part is when I understand the meaning of the Gurbani or scriptures to whatever religion I belong. If I understand the meaning of the words written in the scriptures and follow those teachings in my life, bring into my life the words used in those scriptures. Baba Nanak goes to the extent of stating that even if you have crammed the entire scripture, that is meaningless. The example given is of Vedas. If you have crammed all the four Vedas, those are also meaningless. The example applies to all scriptures. So let us proceed further because today's video is also about similar acts. At Ank page 52 of Guru Granth Sahib, it is about finances, intellects, Vedas and Shastras. Finance is what? Torturing your body. It was commonplace in those days to stand on one leg and do meditation. There was a saint, so-called saint, in my place. See, this is Babaji. Okay. He has not spoken a word since last 6 years. What great he has done for the humanity. If he has not, he has Moni Baba, silent Baba. If he has not spoken a word for 12 years, what good for humanity he has done? So torturing the body, finance is condemned by Babaji. Let us see. This is Manahat Buddhi Ketya. Kete Ved Vichar. Manahat is finance, torturing the body. Determining not to speak, determining to stand on one leg and meditate, sitting in the jungle for 6 years and meditate. This so-called meditation is not approved in Sikhism by Baba Nanak. Not at all. Buddhi means to become intellectual. I have read so many scriptures, this scripture, that scripture. That is also not approved by Babaji. Ketya means so many. Manahat, torturing the body, finance, buddhi, intellect, so-called wiseness. Ketya means so many. Kete means again many. Ved means Vedas. Vichar means ideas, considerations. Many are finances and intellects. Many are Vedas and ideas. Vedas ideas are 6 Shastras. Intellectual portion of Vedas are Upanishads. And further height of intellect in Vedic literature is 6 Shastras. Babaji says you don't need so much. You simply need to listen to the voice of your own mind. Babaji wanted to make a simplest possible religion for the world. But we have again made that complicated. This was very complicated. Who is going to read that much scriptures? 108 scriptures. There are 108 beads of the mala. That was symbolic for the 108 bigger books. After studying those, we shall come to know that how to live. I don't think. Babaji didn't approve of this thing. केते बंधन जी के गुरमुखी mokh द्वार. Kete means many. Bandhan means tied, knots, sufferings. Jiya means being, a living being. K means of. Gurumukh means Gurumukhi, the Shabad Guru, word Guru. Gurbani, scriptures. Mokh means liberation. Dwar means door. So, above stated, these finances and intellects and Vedas and Shastras and all these are all bandhans. Bandhans mean torture, suffering. Shabad shows the door of liberation. Shabad is what? Gurbani. In Sikhism, at least. In other religions, their books. I repeat, in all these scriptures, they are telling how to live, rather, how to relish, not simply living, how to relish. In all scriptures, there are methods which are somewhat different. Ultimate aim of all the scriptures is the same. सच्चों उरे सबको ऊपर सच अचार. Satchu means eternal, God. Ure means below, here, from in my side, not away. Sab means all, ko means beings. All the things are below His name, eternal, God's name. Uppar Sach Achar. Now, sometimes it is interpreted as above the eternal or Sach is conduct. It is not like that. It is Sach, eternal is above everything. Feeling the existence of God or eternal is above everything. And above that is conducting in such a manner after listening to the voice of God from your mind. This is the meaning. Still upside, still above, true is the highest. And still highest is true conduct. When you act according to the voice of your own mind, that is true conduct. In simplest possible words. So the conclusion is the same. In earlier video, Guru Sahib pointed out reciting and guises pek. These are all sufferings. Meaning thereby, these things give pain or suffering. Then taking bath at religious places. This is also suffering. Unless if you do listen to the voice of your own mind, the conscience, that is okay. Otherwise, every other act, rituals, dramabaji, all pek, these are all sources of ego. These things increase your ego. I have bathed so many times at that sacred place. I have visited that religious hill station 100 times. What is this? What you have added to the benefit of humanity? Nothing. I have remained silent for so many years. I meditated on standing on the one leg. All dramabaji is condemned in the Gurbani. So, so this is the conclusion that do not just recite the scriptures. Follow the teachings by understanding the meaning of scriptures. And for doing so, you need not cram the entire pile of scriptures. You are just to listen to the voice of your own mind and it will be okay. All other things shall be consequent. So, the tagline start listening to, kindly, start listening to the voice of your cool mind. That is, when mind is at normal temperature and pressure and is not under the spell of liquor or greed or ego or lust or conscience. If you do not believe in God, listening to the voice of cool mind is because in the mind God lives. If you do not believe in God, no problem. Listen to your conscience at normal temperature and pressure. Not when you are under the spell of liquor or lust or excessive lust or greed or ego. And simply start relation. Fateh Arzaki. Sat Sri Akal.